Hello and welcome to my Iron Dragon Slayer guide. Despite popular belief, Iron and Steel Dragons are actually very simple monsters to kill, and with the correct gear you will take 0 damage. Now, Iron Dragons and Steel Dragons are pretty similar, but I will be covering Iron Dragons in particular. Iron Dragons have a combat level of 148 with 11,100 life points. Their weakness, which due to the EOC is more of a factor now in combat, is water spells. I prefer Water Surge, but pretty much your best water spell will work. They have some very rare drops, which are really their only good drops, due to bots bringing Dragon Bones to like 1.5k. It's just ridiculous. Dragon Plate Legs, Dragon's Plate Skirt, and a Draconic Visage, which even though it crashed due to bots is still a few mil, so, but then again, it's very rare. Now, for gear, you are going to want your best magic robes. I'm using Aram's. Your best wand, seeing as you will need an anti-dragon shield. I can really only afford the Grapholic wand. Your best amulet, either a Fury or a Glory. Your best cape that provides magic crit, as you're not going to need armor. It's not something you should focus on, because you will take 0 damage. Your best magic gloves, boots, etc. And ring. Seer's ring is pretty good. And you are going to need either an anti-dragon shield or a dragon fire shield. I don't believe it matters which. Now, for inventory, you are going to need your Slayer ring, if you're on a Slayer task that is, runes for your spell, and anti-fire potions. The anti-fire potions combined with your shield will render you invulnerable to the fire attacks. And then I just bring a few food. It's not really necessary, but I just like to bring it. Okay, now locations. There is the Brimhaven dungeon, which is definitely the most popular. So to get there, go into Lodestone to Catherby. Most of this is applicable to the Steel Dragons as well. From Catherby, I suppose it doesn't matter where you go. You're going to be chartering a ship to Brimhaven. Catherby is just fairly convenient. Sail to Brimhaven. Now we are going to the Brimhaven dungeon. Let's follow this south. When you get here, right-click this person and say pay, as I believe it's like 875 coins, yeah, to get into the dungeon. And enter dungeon. From here, just head west. I guess make sure you have a hatchet on your tool belt, but that shouldn't be a problem. Just head through these vines. Now you're going to take the second northernmost path, northwestern path. Just follow it around. And jump on the stepping stones here. I'm not sure if there's an agility requirement. I don't believe there is, but don't quote me on that. From here, head south. I believe the only monster that's aggressive on the way there are fire giants. Now you're going to take the western path when it branches off like this. Just follow it south. By the way, to record I'm using Razer Game Booster. It's free and it's very nice. From here it doesn't really matter which path you take, just head in a southeastern direction. As you can see, the fire giants are attacking me. They don't really do that much damage though. So you're just going to head southeast and look at the bots. Chop through the vines again. Continue heading east. More vines. The black demons are not aggressive. If you have a familiar, you can renew your summoning points here and just head south into this room. Now when you get in here, you're going to want to take a dose of your anti-fire potion, get your auto-cast spell ready, I have mine set, and just find Iron or Steel Dragon or whatever you have to do. Now, you can use momentum, and that should work fairly well, but if you're like me and you're kind of a noob, then it may be a tad slow. And like I said before, with the potion and your shield, you will take no damage. However, if you get into melee range, it will attack you with melee, and it will deal some decent damage. See, 199. But so yeah, it won't come after you to melee you. So if you just stand a few steps back, you'll be good. If you're kind of a noob like me, you may want to use abilities that will speed up the process. However, you can't AFK. So yeah, hope you get lucky with some drops, and good